Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Unobtained. It's me, Puff, and it's been a long time since the last episode was recorded, at least. It's been a couple weeks since the last release. But yeah, that's because I've been on vacation. And when you... Oh my god. When you're on vacation, things tend to get away from you because you're in vacationing mode, right? Right? Yeah, jeez. Things just happen, don't they? So, yeah. Welcome back to the world. It's been a while, as I just mentioned, and yeah, I want to get back into the swing of things, finally make some videos, and yeah, so we are still in 13W36A, the 1.7 snapshots, and this is marking the end of something amazing in Minecraft Unobtained things, and it's the end of tileables, which are these things. Yeah, tileable things. These get deleted, I think, in 1.8 or the end of 1.7, something like that. So, unfortunately, it is like, well, what am I supposed to do? Well, what I'm supposed to do is place these in the end, right? Because this is something really cool. Let's center it over here. Let's do like maybe 5 blocks this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so this is essentially an unobtainable as soon as it's placed, right? Because these aren't supposed to be in the end, right? We agree on that. And then what happens if you go through it? Oh, we die. We die. Hello? Yeah, I'm gonna see what happens when I relog. Okay. So that's what happens when you use another portal in the end. The game is very confused is what happens. Anyways, that's a fairly easy unobtainable to kind of just show off and get done. What's not easy is making our base better. So we got to finish this and make sure that we have an actual design here. And then we also have to finish this entire room. But not only that, our base is forever expanding and forever being changed, I feel like, which is good. I like it. It means nothing's ever fully complete, which is cool. But down here to the side and then down this way, we have a new area. And this area connects us to the other ravine, which we haven't done a whole lot with for a while. And it connects us also with our old area from, you know, the very first part of the series, which was over a year ago now, which is pretty crazy to think about. But yeah, I'd like to renovate this area with contraptions like this smelter. So this smelter is wonderful. It works perfectly fine. All we got to do is go over into this room here and load up what we want to smelt. I think in this one here, actually. That's the smelt. Yeah. And this is the fuel one right here. Load what we want to smelt in here. Flick the lever and it will smelt it up for us. And we can load fuel in here. It's very manual, but it works just fine. And it gets things done. So yeah. Now, we also want to connect this area to over here. And we want to make it look really cool. Alright, so after some basic tidying up here, we have a little bit more of a section to the base. So yeah, I put little raw ores in here that look kind of nice. We're gonna work on this wall here, but go down here, we have the old section. I haven't changed it too much, I just repaired it. And then over here we have the smelter. I have wooden floors all the way over here, and then a little bit of a terraformed kind of cave pathway between the two, which I thought would be a good transition piece. We had a nice archway with greenery and cobblestone. Then over here we have the cover bit for this, and it kind of arches into the cave here. Got some windows with lighting behind, and then over here we have another grass area right here, which is right above the smelter. I don't really know what we're going to do with this area, but there's a little stairway here that goes up, and you can come right here. As I said, it's very much kind of just a thing that we got going right now. Anyways, if I keep doing projects like this in each episode, just slowly chipping away at polishing up the base, we are going to have one hell of a base in just a few episodes. I think it just needs polishing in all these different areas, and the base will be looking like beautiful. So yeah, stick to it. All right, everybody. So I've been working on the slime farm a little bit here. I've upgraded it. We've added water streams in, so when the slime jump off the edge, they end up in the water stream. Woohoo. They bounce along this way until they hit the cactus. And then they become cactus. Huh? Huh? Yeah, and then we got a little item elevator back there. And yeah, let's see if this thing actually works. Let's give it 5 glass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's in the system. Oh geez, that didn't look good. Maybe these item elevators don't work yet, or I don't know, maybe they just never worked. I'm talking about the ones that go vertically upwards. Oh, I got 1. Okay. 1 out of 5 isn't bad. It's not great though. Okay, well maybe we gotta figure out a different way to do it. So, last episode we looked at the phantom enchantments, which, let's see. Do we have an example here? This guy might be one. Aha, there we go. You just get nothing on him. And another cool thing is this slot was removed. Now this is something we're going to focus on today with Librarian. So not this guy. Or, well, actually, maybe. Let's just see. Let's just see. Alright, so our first enchanted book that we get is Power 1. That's it's atrocious, but if we save and quit the title, at least it's a good deal, you know? At least it's a good deal. So let's see what they unlock. Glass trade? Okay, not bad. Alright, so this seems to be the last trade he's giving us, so yeah. This is the cool unobtainable though. You can get enchanted books basically just for a book, which is, I mean, come on, it's better than 1 emerald. It's 0 emeralds, just a book. I mean, come on, that's just unbeatable. So we're gonna have to spend some real time getting these guys, but fortunately we can actually upgrade, and this lasts until 13W39B, I believe. So that's awesome. So yeah, what do we have to do before we upgrade out of 13W36A? Well, there's one last cool thing we can do. Not with villagers. It's a new type of unobtainable that I haven't shown off yet, and it has to do with player data. And so yeah, we have to make sure our player doesn't corrupt now, which is going to be kind of difficult to do, but we'll make backups of the player data and make sure that we translate it properly. Anyways, we're gonna need 6 planks to do this, I think. So first of all, let's go to our statistics, and then let's go to, I think, items times crafted. Okay, we got to go down to, I've never crafted a door. Are you kidding me? Let's craft a door. Boom. Okay, now let's go to statistics. There it is. Okay, wooden door, 1 under times crafted. Now what's cool about this is that statistic there, as long as we keep it as a number that's not a multiple of 3, will forever be unobtainable. Having a number here that's not a multiple of 3, because eventually when you start crafting doors, they'll craft 3 in a row, and not just 1 in a row. And so doing that means that the doors that we craft from now on will add to this number, but it will keep this number being a little bit off of the multiples of 3, meaning we have an unobtainable statistic once we upgrade out of this version, of course. So yeah, we can keep it at 1, and yeah, that should never change, which is really, really cool. Okay, so something I want to start doing at the end of my episodes is kind of just having a little bit of a chat, me to you, because this is kind of my single player series that I'm hoping lasts for a long, long time. Despite other series happening on the channel or other things happening in my life, I would like to keep this series as consistent as can be, as a series that I just keep adding to, right? So hopefully one day we get to 100 episodes in just this world. We're fast approaching 100 episodes of Unobtained total, which is mind-boggling, but yeah,
that's besides the point. I want to start now basically doing like answering a question from you guys that I find in the comments, or just talking about some sort of topic that I find interesting. And so today, to start it off, it's going to be a topic that I find interesting, and that is Linux versus Windows. Yeah, so some of you may know that I have given Linux a pretty solid try. I've been back on Windows for about 3 months now, and it's absolutely horrible. Yeah, Linux is better for productivity every day of the week. So I'm going back to Linux. Yep, I'm working on it. But yeah, let me tell you the story. So basically, my computer had a big kerfuffle, and I had to get a new motherboard. And yeah, when that happened, I just couldn't take computer stuff at the time. So I was like, okay, I'm going to Windows because I already have the drive set up, and I could only put one of the two drives I have in the computer. So I picked Windows. Anyways, I'm going back to Linux because I found it to be the best thing for productivity, especially when it comes to video making, in Minecraft at least. Now, not every video game works on Linux, and that's a serious concern for some people. Not for me personally. I don't play that many video games other than Minecraft anymore. I play a few, but it's very rare these days. So yeah, that's where I'm at. And Linux has a lot of really good things going for it. The main thing being it has like just really good efficiency. Everything boots up when you want it to. There's no like pop-ups. Pop-ups, man. Pop-ups suck. That doesn't happen in Linux. I found that while I was on Linux making videos, I was much more consistent about uploads. Now, that also could due to the fact that I was just at a point of life where I could be very consistent. But still, I mean, come on. I was more consistent, and I think that's partly due to the other fact of that Linux doesn't actually let you play that many games. And if you do want to play a game, you have to spend hours trying to get it to work. So for me, Linux is also kind of a good way to just say, hey, if you want to play video games, Minecraft is easy to play. Do you want to play Minecraft? And if I'm like, no, I'll go do something else with my life. So yeah, there's kind of another hidden little reason there. But yeah, I'm switching back. I wanted to let you guys know that I've gone on way too long about Linux now. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.